good evening. It's 7 o'clock, and I'd like to call this Selectboard meeting for the town of Sheffield for the date of October 6th, 2025. I have to look at the year, to order and to warn everybody in the room, or at least advise them that this is being recorded. So if anyone has anything to say about that, please let us know in advance, and it will be on CTSB Live this evening. Our second action of the evening is approval of meeting minutes. We have some meeting minutes, I believe, from the 18th, the 22nd, and the 24th of September.
I'll make a motion to approve the September 18th, 22nd, and 24th minutes.
I'll second that and abstain from September 18th.
And I guess I'll second September 18th then. All in favor of the 22nd and the 24th?
Aye.
Aye. All in favor of September 18th? Aye. One abstention, I assume.
Yes.
Item number 3 is a relatively rudimentary point of information. We have a new policy relating to facilities inspection and preventive maintenance programming that we were required to put together, right?
Correct, by our insurance company.
And Rhonda has nicely put together something for us, I assume in conjunction with them on some level.
They've seen it and are fine with what we have posted.
And it's basically defining daily checks, weekly checks, monthly checks on all of our facilities within there to ensure that we're keeping them safe and up to date. I don't know if you both have had a chance to review this material.
I have. I'll make a motion to approve the Facilities Inspection and Preventative Maintenance Program.
Second.
Any discussion?
Not.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 4 is sort of an exciting announcement in that I thought in a world where electricity prices were going up, we have the good news that the electricity prices in Sheffield with this new contract will be going down from, I think, 137.
No, we're currently at 15 cents per
Oh, right.
kilowatt.
And going down to
13.
0.137, right? Or 138, depending on if you're doing clean energy or not. That's pretty exciting news.
This is again through our aggregation program, so it's an opt-out. If someone wants to take a look at National Grid and would rather go with National Grid, they can certainly opt out. If you're out now and want to get in, you just have to call Colonial Power. They were sending postcards out this week, so you should have all the information in your post office box.
Oh, great. Item number 5 is we have an appointment announcement. We had announced at our last public meeting that Rainey Markham had applied for the Board of Health, and we'd like to announce her appointment, or vote for her appointment. Simply announce it, right? And I assume we will send a letter asking her to come in and do her testing and be sworn in.
Once you appoint her, and here next, I'll add her.
Oh, we're announcing the, I thought we announced it at the last meeting. Did we not? No, I'm sorry, I apologize for that. I know, Pat, sorry, you're gonna have to wait 2 more weeks, but hopefully you'll have somebody soon. Next, we have discussion and action regarding a letter of support for spending of the Rural Health Transformation Program funds. A letter has been submitted to us. I believe that Renee has been working with that committee with Chief Munson having stepped off for a moment. And I don't know if anyone's had a chance to review this letter.
I have not.
I would like to make a motion that we maybe give ourselves a chance to review this letter and make any amendments to it.
Yes, but I'm noticing at the top that it has to be submitted by the 9th.
Well, today is the 6th.
Yes. So if you would like to authorize someone to make the edits, and then we can send it out to everyone. Or if you want to send
In my
me
motion,
your-
I'd be happy to allow you to make the edits if that works.
Sure. So if anybody has any edits, they should just get them to me sometime tomorrow.
Any thoughts, discussion
Not at this point.
relating to that? All in favor of having Rhonda take our review notes and move them forward so that this can get out on the 9th?
Aye.
Aye. This letter is about some funding that's recently come forward and about its allocation, basically for rural health.
Was it for health?
You know, I think it's all coming through committee press. It's an interesting question.
Well, certainly I can send you a fact sheet for that you can take a look at it.
All right. Number 7 is we have an exciting announcement of a grant award. We have received a note from the Executive Office of Economic Development that the Healy Driscoll administration has given us a grant in the amount of $100,000 for the from the Rural Development Fund to work on our Town of Sheffield Comprehensive Plan and OSRP. So this includes looking at our recreation plan and our open space plan, which was something that we've started to discuss, I don't remember how many months ago, but we had decided to go for some funding, and it appears that we've received it. So this really just sits there until we're sort of ready to work with the RPC, probably on the development of
That, and I believe in the grant, there was a mechanism for public involvement. So whether it's a committee that you appoint or how that works, there'll be more to come on that once we understand it.
Great. Thank you, Rhonda. Another sort of announcement discussion point is item number 8, which is that we recently completed a fiscal 24 audit report and had a meeting with the finance committee, and actually had some pretty positive and exciting news. We're also going to do a fiscal 25 audit, partly because we'll be going out for funding, hopefully, for the town garage. So having those audits in place is a nice way of helping us when we're looking at loan rates. But actually, we were quite favorably reviewed and deemed to really be in strong health in terms of where we are financially. So that was probably a great sigh of relief for all of us. We have faith in our administration, but nonetheless, it was great news to hear that we were not only doing well, but I think a lot better than other people for anyone out there who's competitive. So it was exciting to look at our reserves and the way we're managing things and feel we've been prudent and fiscally responsible. I don't know if you have anything further to share on it, or Bob, or...
Oh, no.
And then we go to our never-ending item number 9, an update on the highway garage project. But we have some exciting news today in that we have some plans in front of us that people can look at. We will be setting up some meetings to share both the proposal and the offering that's going to go out, and then we'll be setting up a town meeting in order to discuss this probably in mid-November. But we'll have some meetings before that to have some information sessions as well.
These will also be posted. We'll put them downstairs in the hallway where people can come in and take a look. We'll get a set maybe at the library and see if they can post them over there, and maybe at the senior center.
And the pictures that are there are renderings of what it will look like if we build it.
So you pass at the library as well? Great. I think so.
And yeah, I think it's what we hope that we'll be building after an approval in November, if that should be forthcoming. Do you have any comments? You've been involved in this longer than I have.
No, it's just nice that it's starting to at least come to a vote. It'll still take quite a long time to get it done if it is approved. It's a slow process, but at least we're starting to see some daylight.
And, you know, you'll be excited to know, or at least we're excited to know, that while the number still seems like a large number for a building, we've managed to bring the cost down significantly, and compared to a number of other towns going out to do these projects, we're probably at less than a third of many of them, right? I mean, which is pretty shocking. So buying that building really was a nice move forward for some significant savings. Not that the price point still won't be a little bit more than putting a garage on your own property. But we're also hoping that that's an investment in our infrastructure and our equipment and future as well.
So for the Sheffield Times, the Sheffield Times can, if you guys have these and electronically, we can include those in what would go out with the warrant, the special issue that we would do. So depending upon when you know what that is, as soon as you know what that's going to be, we could get that out because it's just verbatim, what the warrant is plus, these and a little description. So we actually just had a meeting today and we're wondering about when this might be. So
We're scheduling ourselves to sort of look through this at our next working meeting and set up a timeline and an approach to how we want to offer that material out. Whether it makes sense to do through the Sheffield Times, or is it just a mailing that happens from town?
yeah, we'll do it no matter what. Yeah.
Okay. But I don't think we've really come up with a game plan on that yet.
No, I think that'll be next working meeting.
An announcement of some great road paving projects. Boy, we have lots of nice news of things happening and moving forward. Both Hewins and East Stall Road have work starting tomorrow. I mean, how's that for timing? I think they're doing the milling this week and then some paving towards the end of the week, perhaps.
Paving should start on Friday.
But it will probably run through next week as well. And I think I have a note here for myself that I just have to remember what else I was going to say about that. Really, we're just excited that that's moving forward, and hopefully we can put a few more projects out to bid in the months ahead too. The way that Chapter 90 has changed, we got a little bit more money in funding this year, so that's helping us take on some projects that have probably been hanging around for a little while. Other than that, I think we have board member items. We can start with the man with the new haircut, I guess.
Nothing, just the haircut.
Oh, that's news. For me, that would be great news. I never really make those happen. Bob, do you have any info on it? I have one brief announcement in that in our mail, we received a note from Ed Markey, from Senator Markey, regarding the shutdown of the federal government. And if anyone's having any issues dealing with anything with the federal government and close down, his office and their website have a lot of information and reach out points that might be useful for people dealing with anything, I guess, probably from Social Security to anything that might be coming ahead for all of us. We currently don't know what it means for us at this point,
Right.
depending on how long it lasts. But that site is www.markey.senate.gov/shutdown. I imagine if you go to his homepage, it will be right there as well. And that's it for announcements from me. Anything from you?
No.
I guess I have one last announcement. Last week was your birthday, so happy birthday.
Come on. Thank you.
I hate my birthday, so I've got to embarrass somebody else with the birthday. But we're so grateful to have Rhonda around with us, working and keeping us moving. And with that, I guess I will make a
Do you have
public announcement. Any public announcements?
Pat Levine, 261 East Main Street, Chair of the Board of Health. And I just want to say we're having a very successful series of clinics for vaccinating both for flu and for COVID. And I urge all of the residents of the area, they don't have to be just Sheffield residents, to sign up for one of the clinics. If you go to Get Vaccinated Berkshires, you'll see a dozen clinics coming up all over South County. Get Vaccinated Berkshires. And I urge you to use this capability, because the money that is earned, and this is done with the assistance and leadership of the Southern Berkshire Public Health Collaborative, of which we are a member. The money that comes in from the insurance payments goes back into the community public health. Whereas, frankly, if you go to CVS or Walgreens, that's where the money goes. So I urge you to take advantage. There are clinics all over the community. There's one on Thursday, I think, at the Great Barrington Senior Center, we had one last week at our senior center, but there are probably 10 left yet over the next couple of weeks. So get vaccinated Berkshires, and you'll find that you can register for any one of the clinics. You don't have to live in that community at all.
May I ask a couple of questions? Have they had openings? I mean, has it been easy to get an opening?
Have they had,
Has it been pretty easy to get an appointment, or is it just walk in?
and you can just walk in also. We'll register you on the spot and do it, yeah.
And it's open to all people. I mean, I know some areas of the
Anyone.
country are restricting who can get.
Anyone, even if you're in Connecticut, we don't really care. It's great,
Thank you very much.
thank you.
Any other announcements?
Just Kathy Orlando, Housing Commission. I came because of the announcement for the open space and recreation and comprehensive / master plan. And I just wanted to say, Brittany Ebeling of the Planning Board and I were both at a Citizen Planner Training Collaborative training this weekend, and they were talking about outreach and doing comprehensive plans, and it was really great to be able to see that one of the things they really urge is to have a steering committee like we had done the last time we did the master plan, and there's still a lot of folks around from then, and a lot more people who are also interested, so it's great that we have this grant to be able to work with regional planning, because they also said it's great to be able to have that third-party expertise in combination with a good steering committee, and that's a fantastic combination to make sure that you get the efficiency and the expertise you need, and also that community input. So
I think we hope to have as much community involvement
Yeah.
as possible, so the idea of setting up some sort of committee makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm just excited that we get to move forward, because our last master plan, as we all know, is,
We were
2005.
pardon?
20 years old.
Yeah, 2005. But again, I mean, it was a lot of people who were involved, and people are still in the community, and I think they'd probably be interested in getting involved again, and then being able to get the new people into, it's wonderful. So kudos.
Anything further?
Make a motion to adjourn?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you guys very much.